I have a question for you.
Yes.
When was your last date night with your husband?
Dating? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We did have one recently, but we were so tired from dealing with the baby that we just stared at each other.
Yeah.
We were in, just shell shocked, but it was fun.
Many of us are actually in desperate need of a real date night,
Yes.
but we don't want to spend a fortune on the food, the wardrobe, and then everything else that comes along with it.
Exactly, and trying to stay awake during the date night. Well, here to save us is Michelle Maddox. She's the founder of SheFinds.com. Michelle has some great websites that'll save you a lot of time and also money. I need toothpicks to keep my eyes open at those dates.
I can get you deals on those.
Right. Good to have you back, Michelle.
Thank you.
Here's one thing that we were going to talk about is coupons for restaurants and different products that you might buy. A lot of people used to use the newspapers back in the day or mailers that would come. We're not doing that anymore.
Paper is passé.
It's so passé. So websites, right?
Right. So like, I'm an online shopping expert, so I'm always out there for what's the next thing to save me the money.
Right.
So right now the big thing is these things called group coupons. So there's a bunch of them. There's Groupon, there's Living Social, and what they do is every day they have a deal. And the deal is usually like you can pay $20 for a salsa dancing class that would usually be $50.
Okay.
Or they have like yachts, they have, yacht cruises, they have, going to plays, like all sorts of different things. So you sign up for these, you nab it when it comes through and looks interesting, and you're getting like half off a fun evening.
Here's my question for no junk mail, no spam coming through because of that, because that's the one
some
thing
of them
I
are
hate.
things that like you may not want. I mean, like they continually push pole dancing classes and paintball. I don't know why.
Those sound fun.
So if you're into that, but they are like, you just kind of like, set up your account and check it out once a day.
Spice up the date
Okay,
night.
all right. So we got Groupon. What about when my husband takes me out? I always want to go to a nice restaurant.
Right.
I know, I'm kind of spoiled like that, and he's always wanting to save money. So are there websites where we can kind of combine the two?
Yes, there's two I love. One is a new one called Village Vines, and you go online and you pay $5 for a reservation, but that $5 will get you like 30% off your bill.
Okay.
Nice.
Or free wine. So it can definitely save money, and it's at really good high-end restaurants, here and in other cities across the country. So it's not just a, Joe's Pizza pub down the street.
Exactly.
You said there's another one?
Another one is called Restaurant.com, and for that one you can pay $5 for a $25 coupon.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
basically you can, or $10 for a $50 coupon. And so when you go out, you can use it as cash. So it takes, slices off the bill.
I think that is the website we've tried before, and it's good, but you have to remember there are expiration dates on those, and you have to dine in a lot of those restaurants. You can't do takeout with them. So
It's
that's
date
there's just
night, you're
little
supposed to be dining in.
You know what, Michelle? I don't care. Be on the stoop. I don't care. As long as there's food there and it's quiet, I'm good to go. All right, speaking of which, a babysitter for the night. A lot of times parents don't go out and have a date night because you can't afford the babysitter over and over again. So you got a great tip here.
There's an amazing site called Sitter City. It's kind of like the Match.com for babysitters. Like you can search a database of babysitters, and moms have reviewed them and said like, this babysitter was awesome, or she's not so great. So you're not getting someone who's bringing her boyfriend over, when you're out, or those kinds of things.
And background checks on those.
Background checks too. So you want to have peace of mind, have a good date
And
night.
you have one for clothes too, because we need a nice dress if we're going to a nice place.
So there's a great site they're called Rent the Runway. Don't go out and shop and spend and try to find. You want to look great. You want to feel, you want that new clothes feel, but you don't want to spend it. It's called Rent the Runway. You can rent a dress for an evening.
Nice.
They send it to you via FedEx. You pay $50 for a dress that would be $500 if you were to buy it, or more.
Not bad.
And it's like they have the latest styles, every size, and you just send it back when you're done.
I love that. Thank you.
restaurant.
That is a great, all great websites.